Welcome to all of you. This is D. Arul, Assistant Professor in the Department of EEE from Shriram Engineering College, Avinasipalayam, Tirupur. Now I am going to share about the structure of electrical power system. The contents going to be discussed about the topic are general structure of the electrical power system, components of electrical power system, and single line diagram of electrical power system. Generally, the electrical power system is classified into three stages. First one is generating system, second one is transmission system, and the third one is distribution system. The generating system is to generate the power in AC or in DC. If the power generated in DC, that should be converted to AC for transmission purpose. The purpose of power may be generated through renewable or non-renewable energy sources. Next, transmission system. It is to transmit the generated power to the distribution system. And finally, distribution system. It is to distribute the power equally to the consumers, depends upon their needs. Here the consumers are known as end users. Next, the picture shows the general structure of electrical power system. Here the generated power from generating station is sent to the power transformer. The purpose of the power transformer is to step up the generated power for transmission purpose. Due to the transmission line losses, we cannot receive the actual generated power in distribution side. In order to avoid that, we are step up the generated power through power transformer. Then the output of the power transformer is transmitted through transmission line. For transmission purpose, we are using 3-phase 3-wire system and high overhead tower lines. Next, let us see the components of electrical power system. Here the components are generators, transformer, transmission lines, control equipments, primary transmission, secondary transmission, primary distribution and secondary distribution. Generators. It is used to generate the electrical power. Next one, transformer. It is used to step up or step down the voltage level without changing its frequency. And the next one, transmission line. It is used to transmit the power from one end to the another end. And the next one, control equipments. They are used for the protection purpose. Mostly they are used in the transmission lines. Next one, primary transmission. This is the high voltage transmission. Here we are using the 3-phase 3-wire system. Here the voltage levels are 110 kV, 132 kV or 220 kV or 400 kV or 765 kV. And the next one is secondary transmission. Here the voltages are 33 kV or 66 kV. Here also we are using the 3-phase 3-wire system. And the next one is primary distribution. It is also, here also we are using the 3-phase 3-wire system. Here the voltage levels are 11 kV or 6.6 kV. And finally the secondary distribution system. Here the voltage levels are 400 volt for 3-phase 3-wire system and 230 kV for single phase 2-wire system. The picture shows the single line diagram of structure of electrical power system. Here the generated voltage, for example 11 kV is step up to 132 kV for using the power transformer. That is, here we are step upping the 11 kV to 132 kV using the step up transformer, that is power transformer. Then this 132 kV is transmitted and it is received by the receiving station. This stage of transmission is known as primary transmission. And next the 132 kV is stepped down to 33 kV using the step down transformer in receiving station and it is sent to the substation. This stage of transmission is known as secondary transmission. Then this 33 kV is further stepped down to 11 kV and it is given to the large consumers like industrial consumers. This stage is known as primary distribution. Then finally this 11 kV is sent to the distribution transformer and where this 11 kV is stepped down to 415 volt for 3-phase consumers, 230 volt for single phase consumers. That's all about the structure of electrical power system. By this topic we came to know how the generated electrical power reached to the consumers. Thank you all for watching the video.